Hello, welcome to React Native Projects. My name is Chris Reyes, and I will guide you through this course. And to give you some background about myself, I have a Bachelor's of Science from Bellevue University in software development. I have been working in the software engineering field for 5 years and have worked across multiple languages from proprietary financial based languages to .NET and multiple JavaScript stacks. My love for learning led me to React Native, where I have created multiple apps as a freelance contractor. In my spare time, I like to coordinate local meetups and teach programming to those who are getting started in the field. The main objective of this course is to bridge the gap between the primary knowledge of React Native and its implementation. We'll do this by developing several practical applications that will handle issues such as navigation, state management, and UI UX concerns. Each section of videos will focus on a new project that we'll develop together. We'll start with simple projects and move on to more complex projects as we progress through the course. In the first section, we'll start by getting prepared for React Native projects. In this section, we'll set up our local development environment so we're able to develop React Native applications. We'll also take some time to examine some of the libraries we are using in this course. In the second section, we'll master CRUD operations and navigation with the Note application. We'll take an in depth look at developing applications with the React Native CLI, and we'll utilize React Navigation. In the third section, we'll work with multiple APIs with the Catfax application. In this section, we'll be working with two external APIs to fetch data and images for our application. Once we have a grasp on working with data, we'll enhance our UI skills with the GitHub repo application. We will be developing an application that will allow users to input a GitHub username, and the application will present an overview of the repos the user is involved in. In the next section, we'll manage state with the expense tracker application. During development of this application, we'll examine the context API and how hooks leverage code sharing. In the last section, we'll track time with React Native for Windows. We will use React Native Windows, which supports the Windows 10 SDK to build native Windows applications. You don't need to be an expert to work on this course, but it will be extremely helpful if you have some experience in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, specifically ES6, and some React experience. If you aren't familiar with ES6, a quick overview of object destructuring and arrow functions should be enough to make you feel comfortable with what we'll be working with. This course will teach you to understand the benefit of planning your projects and how to approach development, experience with multiple packages for setting up a project, utilize multiple libraries for styling and navigation, gain an insight into the context API, take your code sharing to the next level with hooks in React Native, and work with the Flexbox pattern. Now that we've discussed what's in store, let's get started.